Welcome players to the world of Mortal Kombat. Finally, and once again,
you have disturbed our regeneration process.
What, this shithole?
We are many, Angry Joe. You are but one.
Finish him. Toasty. Fatality. Flawless victory.
I have a lot to say on Mortal Kombat, but first, let's begin with a moment of silence for our friends in Australia, who because of their pussy-ass ratings board, will be unable to play this kick-ass game with us. Amen. If anyone knows a good campaign where we can join or I can direct some Angry Joe members at, please let us know. We'd be more than happy to join. Because you need to play this game by any means necessary. Hands down, this is the best Mortal Kombat game to date, and one of the best fighters that you could spend your money on currently. This game is bursting with content. This is what a fighter should look like in the next gen arena. The game has a roster of the series' best characters, 27 of which are playable, 28 if you count Kratos from the PS3 exclusive, and the promise of even more via DLC. They bring with them all of their best iconic moves from throughout the franchise. The funny sounding Raiden flying attack. That asshole Johnny Cage's nut punch.
Fight! Well done.
And my favorite, Liu Kang's bicycle kick, though it pisses me off that they took out the sound effect that is supposed to go along with it. Yeah, that one. But besides that, right off the bat, you are going to be impressed with this game because it actually bothers to include a story mode. A real story mode.
Don't need it. Wait, they did what?
And it's not half-assed. The story mode is the most amazingly presented story in fighting game history. Not since a game like Calamity Trigger has there been this extensive of a story, except here it's presented through rendered cutscenes instead of walls of text. It's like a Mortal Kombat movie.
Your brother's soul is mine.
It's like the best Mortal Kombat movie never made.
The fate of billions will depend upon you. Sorry.
Effortlessly moving between heart-pounding, challenging fights and interesting story bits. And you don't have to have played any of the previous Mortal Kombats to understand what is happening here. And what's better, even if you have, the experience is still interesting. The story's gonna take you through MK1, MK2, and MK3, except in an alternate reality, where anything can happen. And a few surprises eventually do, creating whole new characters to play as. By the end of the experience, you will have gotten a good 6 to 8 hours, and that is more than some games in other genres. I played a complete, self-contained story here, and a damn good one at that.
Who the fuck do they think they are? I thought we shut down those fools at Midway. They're making us look like idiots. Stop them! I fucking hate this game!
So story mode is a surprise edition that's rock solid. Well, how is the fighting and gameplay? Fantastic! It is faster, more straightforward, and more fluid, mainly having to do with its return to the 2D plane. The fighting mechanics themselves are instantly familiar, and it's one of the easiest games to get into for beginners. With sweeps, uppercuts, one-hit attack, and specials, Mortal Kombat is one of the most accessible fighters around, more so than its competition. Players can access their full move list in the pause menu at any time, showing basic moves, combos, fatalities, special moves, everything. Now, Mortal Kombat may not be the most technical fighter, and I doubt it's going to be running in the pro circuit tournaments, but that doesn't mean it's a lesser game. It just means it's a completely different breed than your Blues or your Street Fighter 4s. And in my opinion, because it's easier to string moves together, discover combos, cancel into a special attack, and finish off with an uppercut, MK style of play is just more fun for my group. I always felt I stood a chance and was competitive. Everybody did. One of the things that lends itself to this, and one of the best additions to the gameplay, is the power-up bar. Fill to the first level and you get a super-powered version of your special attack that does more damage. Fill to the second level and you'll get a combo breaker. Or wait till it's fully filled to execute a brutal X-ray attack. Ribs shatter, eyes get gouged out, necks are broken. It is so much carnage, it deals a hefty amount of damage to go along with it. The X-ray attacks are a really great addition and are a welcome stay. They're complementary to the fatalities that are already there. This game is proudly stamped with an M for mature rating. This game brings back the gore by the buckets full to much rejoicing. Everyone has their personal favorites, and there are so many oh moments. It is a spectacle. And what is amazing is I haven't even scratched the surface of what's available to you here. On the main menu, you select between how many players you want to play. 1, 2, 3, or 4. That's right, this game has 4 players. You can play 4 players. In 4 players, you participate in 2 vs 2 team tag matches, which is a new addition to the Mortal Kombat franchise. Another new thing. It borrows the same setup from the Marvel vs. Capcom series. Ironic, seeing as how everyone was hoping that Capcom would treat that franchise with as much care and respect that NetherRealms has treated Mortal Kombat here. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 looks downright anemic. A freaking joke compared to what's in Mortal Kombat.